What is up, everybody? Crocodile King here. Welcome to my, again, very long overdue reaction to Death Battle Season 9, Episode 14. Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers, two of the most iconic slasher villains in film history. Okay, so ever since this was announced, I was very excited to watch it, as just, unfortunately, I just never had the time to get around to watching it, but I am currently doing a marathon of the four latest Death Battle episodes, ending with Deca vs. Asta, and I hope to get those out, like, really quickly in succession, so I could just be immediately caught up in time for Vegito vs. Gogeta. But anyways, again, I'm very excited to see this. I'm currently leaning towards Jason winning, because just based on how many times he's appeared, like, how much he's been, like, beaten, slashed, mutilated, like, blown up, all the ways that you've tried to kill him, and he constantly comes back. Just, I think his nigh invulnerability would just make him pretty much unbeatable. But again, like usual, we'll wait for the analysis before I make a final prediction. Thankfully, this one's not going to be super predictable, unlike SpongeBob versus Aquaman, but let's just get this going, because I'm actually really excited. Here we go. Okay, episode's up. We are ready. Let's just get this going. I have no more words. So, Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees. 3, 2, 1, go! Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Ooh, looks all Halloween themed. Here we go.
Prepare yourselves. It's time we tell the tale of Crystal Lake's masked murderer, Jason Voorhees. And the horrifying boogeyman of Haddonfield, Michael Myers. He's Wiz and I'm
Boomstick.
It's our job to bring terror and fright on this Halloween night on Death Battle.
Oh, that looks good. I can't tell if that was 3D animation
Lurks a killer, buried,
or live action.
Dead,
oh, that'd be cool if it were live action. But let's go.
Those who live and love, if you know what I mean. This is the curse of
Jason Voorhees.
Rumor has it he was a deformed child, bullied and harassed all of his life, only cared for by his single mother. But not even Mama Voorhees
is
saved
baby
Jason
boy.
when he tragically drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. Or did he?
2455. Holy crap.
Became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths, including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago. Someone or something ... was out for vengeance. And yet these harrowing murders were committed by none other than Jason's own mother, Pamela
Voorhees.
Seeking revenge against those who neglected her child, dooming him to his terrible end. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Tragically, yeah.
I guess. However, even after her killing spree was cut short, the deaths continued. Nobody could prove it, but maybe. Just maybe. Jason was still alive. Holy shit, he's definitely alive. Wait,
yep.
Has he been living in the lake this whole time? Jason has fortitude
most likely
far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast half his body away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain. Even when
he will always come back.
Of his attacks hacked him to pieces, Jason rose again. Seriously, this happens a lot. Nobody knows the true source of his unkillable nature. Some say it's an indigenous curse, others say it's the Necronomicon, and some even say it's a hell worm. So, not too many reasonable answers. Either way, be careful, or you just might end up on the wrong side of Jason's trusty machete. Something he uses with enough strength to split
something that a lot of people have been
Even
introduced
to.
No
weapon,
they're dead now.
And oddly creative with his kills. He might bludgeon you to death with a sleeping bag, drown you in a garbage can, or snap you in half between a bedfold. Worst of all, this demented mama
basically anything.
Will always get his prey. Oh, you think you can run away? Well, think again, idiot.
Don't even bother. You dead.
No, he can't. Oh, yeah? Well, how about the time he appeared in multiple places at once around this dance floor? See? Teleporting. Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic. Okay, smartass.
How about when he teleported one end of this ship to another?
How'd he get there? Actually, when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite athletic after all.
What, without making
any sound?
The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses.
Brick houses.
We're
watching the same movie.
Look, fans have argued this for years, and while admittedly those moments are questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
Okay, how about this one? In Jason
Oh,
X,
boy.
where 3 soldiers are shooting him straight on, and he just disappears. Poof, gone. While they're looking right at him, goddammit, it's teleporting.
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
It's called teleporting.
Processing 900 trillion frames per second, and Boomstick is correct.
Yes!
So now my eyes are broken. Joy.
You know, Jason can actually teleport in the video game, so I believe it.
I suppose teleporting would explain
Boom
how,
is
despite
right.
his hulking size, Jason can move with ghostly silence and pick off victims one by one. Are you sure about this, dummy? Dummy? Either way, Jason's unspeakable bloodlust makes him a horrifying threat.
Even if you think you're protected by a foot of solid steel,
Escaped
he'll just
hell
crash
by
through it to
force.
stab you.
And though
Well,
it's
damn.
tough to believe, there may actually be a deadlier Jason out there too.
Stronger, faster, and campier. This is Uber Jason, rebuilt from Jason's
Uber
remains
Jason?
through a sinister fusion of science and mysticism.
Okay.
And guess what? Normal Jason later fought Uber Jason and actually held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky. Just go with it.
Only natural for a monster that has fought other supernatural entities.
Like Freddy
Krueger.
Leatherface, and the groovy man himself, Ash Williams.
Indeed. So be warned, if you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar, run. Jason is out to find you, and chances are you are not leaving alive. On a
Okay,
bleak
Michael
Halloween
Myers.
night, Michael Myers was born into the world as a seemingly normal child. However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark, something evil.
How evil? Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he was just 6 years old.
Yep.
Oh, what a rascal.
Michael was institutionalized at a sanitarium where he simply sat still,
just
almost
never
like
spoke.
a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him,
Oh, boy.
but Michael never said a word.
But even when locked up, he still managed to get away with
There's
several
one more.
murders, including Loomis's fiancée. There was no
William
helping
Shatner.
or stopping Michael.
Yeah.
More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story goes Michael had another sibling, Lori, and for some unknowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same fate as Judy. And everyone else, really. He's not too picky.
Yeah,
And he
he's
can
not
do
picky.
It too.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly weapon. Countless reports of various murders have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive, and used his trademark knife to stab poor souls to walls like some macabre piece of art.
When they say to admire your work, I don't think this is what they meant.
Literally
This
anything
isn't
else he
some
can get his
special
hands on.
combat knife or
Yep.
dagger. He did this with an ordinary kitchen knife.
Michael is also surprisingly clever. Despite being confined for nearly all his life, at some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
It's pretty clear this masked psycho was definitely plotting something while he was in the ward.
All these kills were just a detour to his ultimate goal, Lori. On an all too familiar Halloween night, he finally met his long-lost sister and nearly killed her.
But Loomis intervened, shooting Michael and sending him out a window. Phew, well, guess that's the end of him. Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows
No.
how, but the body simply vanished, only to return later that night as if nothing had happened.
There's a reason why they call him the Boogeyman.
Even after
Yep.
being set on fire and rendered comatose, Michael Myers would not be stopped.
Almost like he's some kind of invincible undead monster.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities, but some less reputable.
Now it's Jocelyn's
sources
turn to
suggest
disappear.
He's bound to the ancient druidic Curse of Thorn, whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn Rune. I think they just Googled rune and thorn and called it a day.
Whoa. Is Michael Myers a Viking? Yes! Awesome!
That would actually be pretty
Curse or
cool.
no curse, Michael is inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
gone. Oh no, Ringmaster's gone.
You said, uh-oh.
Yay, we still have Jocelyn around.
Michael away with a vague curse is nothing more than a crutch for the truth. The fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so violent, so unstoppable. He just is.
At
He
the
just
end
is.
Of the day, evil gives no explanation, only despair.
Michael thrives not just on the satisfaction of murder, but the fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And yet, the attacks were almost brought to an end by Laurie herself. But when the time came for the final blow, Michael proved his intelligence and wit by faking his own death using a body double.
All while getting his sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
He's also either impossibly sneaky, or he can use teleportation, because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one, until he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no stopping him. Fill him full of bullets, Michael will come back ready to rip off your head. Put him in the center of an exploding church, he'll survive.
Exploding
and go on
church.
to kill dozens more people, just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band together to end Michael Myers once and for all.
Unfortunately, the town would soon realize that was just not possible.
Any
Nope.
ordinary person would have been long dead after what he experienced, but he took all of the town's punishment, got right back up, and went right back to doing what he does best.
And you know
Murder,
what's the
murder,
creepiest
and more
part about
murder.
all this? They never caught him. He's still out there looking for his next prey, I assume.
So
Yep.
every Halloween night, lock your doors, turn off your lights, and pray you'll make it to morning. Because the boogeyman is real, and his name is Michael
Myers. Ooh, man.
All right, the tales have been told and terror runs free. Let's see which monster will stalk another day.
It's time for a spooky
Death battle. Pause. Oh my god, that was good. I really love the Halloween motif. I really wish I would have reacted to this at the appropriate time. But okay. Ugh. This is a lot to decipher, but I'm gonna be honest. I still think Jason's gonna win. Because I think he gets more creative with his kills. Like, I think he's a much quicker thinker. I think he's got better physical traits. And it literally said that he escaped from hell by force. He could do that, then I think he's got a pretty decent advantage over Mikey here. So yeah, based on everything I've seen, I think I am going to go with Jason Voorhees on this one. So, yeah, let's get this going. 3, 2, 1.
Mother is talking to you. The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Kill her.
Is this? Oh, it's just 3D animation. Must be Jason. And fight! Oh, this is good.
Alex! Where are you? We gotta go!
Are they gonna set another record for the highest kill count on a death battle? Count the seconds. And... Our won't start. Classic horror trope. Ooh, Jason beat him to the kill. Yep.
Kill him, Jason. Kill him. Make Mother proud.
Ooh. Mama Voorhees. Did that do it? I think I'm right. I can never be sure, but KO!
Okay.
Oh,
Sure
nice.
he's dead. You can't
Yeah,
be careful with
I was gonna
those
say,
guys.
are we sure he's
Be
dead?
rising from the grave this time. Jason was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and
Yep.
both could totally teleport.
Both can teleport.
Though if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard. So teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even the explosions they both
Whatever.
survived were similar in size and
They were.
responsibility.
But Jason held the edge with his superior endurance and healing. Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation or getting half his torso blown off.
But Jason
But
could.
Jason
He also
could.
had more experience fighting other supernatural enemies like Leatherface,
Like
Freddy,
Leatherface and
his
Freddy.
former self. So I doubt Michael could have surprised him with something he's never
Yep.
seen before.
And Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much better chance of striking Michael down first. In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
After being ripped
And Jason
to
was definitely
pieces,
more unkillable.
Michael could now rip in peace. Right, Jocelyn?
And there she goes.
Jocelyn?
Oh, they're gonna play a prank on them.
Oh,
The winner is Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees. Oh, come
Thank you
on.
for watching. Stay tuned.
We didn't even get to
We'll
see
be
the
jumping into
aftermath.
next matchup next week.
Lame.
You can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
That was good, though. And... Right, Sauron and the Lich King. Oh... I am very excited to see that one. I'm really rooting for Sauron because I love Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I'm really glad that this ended the way I was predicting. I had a feeling Jason was gonna win because of his just unkillability. He was just way too unkillable. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Really cool setup. I like the camp motif, the Halloween theme. That was really good. Again, I wish I could have watched it at the right time. But anyways, that was still a really fun matchup to watch, and I'm looking forward to the next one coming up in a few minutes because again, I'm recording like 4 episodes at once. So anyway, I'll see you guys in that next video. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. If you did, make sure to leave a like so you can help with my channel grow. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And links to my social media will be in the description. If you want to give me a follow, then great, thanks. But if not, totally cool. Thanks a lot for watching anyway. I'm the Crocodile King. Have a great one, people.